gonna be part 2, confessions and vent. So I said I was gonna talk about the topics. So I was gonna talk about Monique. I still am gonna talk about Monique, but I first want to talk about the Kendrick Lamar. All these are idle. I mean, idle receptacle envy beings. Worried about what Kendrick Lamar. First of all, most of y'all probably ain't had nobody help y'all get. Ain't no telling what y'all did to get what y'all got. So Kendrick Lamar don't need to be get there. Be like all these other celebrities buying all this brand stuff, big brand that ain't gonna help the black community, and it sure ain't gonna help people with the budget cut and housing and food stamp. So if he might have got that, that might have just been a sister, but he might got 2 other cousins or so that they close with and been together for a long time. He might be trying to help get them a $5,000 cost. Do you know that the Toyota Camry is with tax, title, license, and even the first year insurance? Even if he got a deal and paid it cash, it still come out to $30,000. You dumb jackasses, and you all probably ain't got a slap of land worth $3,000 that you own asset to, and you worried about what? She grateful for it. To have a car is new. Why don't you get there and tell the parent that ain't got nothing to give their child or won't get their child nothing? Tell these old deadbeat cheap, over the limit cheapskate elders and parents it's better than riding the bus. It doesn't matter who it is. I don't care if it's Obama daughter. Obama probably still probably ain't bad letting his daughter drive too much. She probably still gotta have a county tax affair, and she got a Secret Service follow her around probably. Oh, y'all gotta cut out that old chatty patty. Ooh, that old whew. Well, congratulations to her graduating. She got a call. And salute to her. So I know y'all gonna help pay that fucking insurance. And today or tomorrow, Kendrick Lamar get injured. I ain't got no fucking money. Look at Latrell Sprewell. Where y'all at? Anybody got no time to be spending just for GP? The car run is good. It still come with a warranty. And if you can pay it off cash and maybe help out another cousin, or even just save the money, buy land for the first generation of his family, like him and his first cousin, they could, co-op. I ain't talking about him. He always the one, cause he the celebrity, and he always giving in on everything. So some co-op, him and some family land, even if they buy a block a piece. And I saw Kendrick Lamar do that, cause it seemed like he got sent. I don't know if he's a rapper or a basketball player. I keep thinking about a basketball player, but do what you want. At least you doing something for your family. Look at all these other people that can't do nothing for their family. Family gotta still get there and raise money for funerals for their siblings. And then when no people ain't got no money, don't nobody get no damn about you. They sure don't. They won't even come sit and read a book with you and bring you a basket of fruits. I'll tell you the truth. Now, another headline topic is by Monique and Kim Whitley. Sometimes it just best y'all don't. It just best. Monique played that role very strong and precious. She did. I don't know it was like, where can you like that role was played too. I can't use the word soul because that role was played too. Too and so is the word because it wasn't boring, but people like drama. So oh gosh, Adrian, I'm just like Adrian. Just you want to tell somebody how they should do something, like some thesis paper report like that. She said exactly how she feels. That's the thing. People always want you dancing. So what you want? Oh, it's the way that you dance around the bush. Then when you dance around the bush, oh, you're not speaking proper grammar. Oh, well, they don't mean nothing when they say that. Adrian, pretty much how y'all was. You was in the Tory, even though, yeah, decades then passed and the Tory then moved on with her life, so it ain't no big thing to keep on just, shanking at you about it. But I mean, it ain't nothing to be. You just gotta be cautious when you're a friend with Adrian. That's all to it. Some people, she meant for certain people. She needs to be friends with certain folks. She really do. She made her and Omarosa, Puerto Rican or whatever. I don't know what Adrian is. One of those Hispanic races. Okay, whatever the type of Omarosa type. Maybe that's kind of friend she need. But if you know what's good for you, if you know what's perfect for you, Monique said she get a pass. I would let her have a pass, because she already, she's content. Adrian is content how she feel. Now she do needs to be told what she needs to be told, because you can't, you don't want to, you just don't want to let her be the one to, because then those kind of people that uh, you give them a yard and it's like you didn't gave them a foot, even though they didn't stepped over an inch. Now to the Kim Cheryl Underwood, I forgot what Cheryl Underwood said. I don't even like it. Like it's just a whole thing. Monique expressing how she feel. I mean, their stand up comedy. I mean, as long as she make enough money, with stand up, right now when the economy get hard and rough, you gonna just to keep yourself sane. You might want to say, "Hey, look, we're gonna scrape up $10, $15 to go to the comedy show." So even though she may be blackballed, I mean, it's always a sideball. So and you can some promoters. I mean, she could that Apollo House looked at pack, okay, and I know they would pay $20 for Monique and like two other like opening acts or mid acts. She can even do a Netflix whatchamacallem. She can even do Charm School. Do something like that again. So that's enough. Oh gosh. Maybe I'm talking too much. Free consultation. Whew. Well, I do have a GoFundMe I will be putting up in here. I'm giving free consultation advice that, ooh, maybe she's thinking about it. She could already have it in the plan. I don't know, but definitely. Um, I will put the link below. I'm not even about to get into video details. I'm trying to make my video as short as possible. Definitely, you know, $1 to invest. As being the former talk show host of State of the Black Parent, definitely, as much that we have contributed to the community, being the founder of State of the Black Parent, and definitely, all the contribution projects we've done and so forth like that. So now is, there are health matters that have an urgent tending. And we can't have this here, oh, that we only want celebrity and rich folks to have any care, any contribution founding of anything. You have to be with that. That's why you're always getting gentrified. That's why you're always having to depend on a job application. That's why you're always, you know, getting blackbusted because you don't be willing to take your money and invest it back at times when others need it from when they have been available for your needs. And we just, oh my goodness, we just get just this competitive and, oh well, you know, they so who you know, but the thing it was, it's okay that you gave the TLC, but I got there and I literally saw how I'm sure the same folks or even similar folks to those that if I would ask them, well, hey, could you give $20? They'll go buy some $100 shoes. They'll go buy a couple of packs of cigarettes. And I just saw how every second and minute the TLC campaign was steadily getting money, and some of these other campaigns. But here it is. I've had the campaign up for a month, and then you know someone be like, "Oh, well, I didn't see it, or I ain't got to." Even if you don't, you have 4 quarters. You have a card that you could get there and sacrifice $2 or $5. It's no excuse. And the least you ought to do is share here and there. Another topic I want to talk about is talking about the black YouTubers. Well, speaking about they're begging for money. 4 quarters a dollar. If you go there and spend your money on cigarettes, you go spend your money on alcohol, you spend your money on knick-knack stuff, eating ramen noodles and Cheetos over the limit, eating a over proportion of food than you should be eating. You could get there and with just say $10, you get there and give $2 every other month to charities that very much you think about, okay, when I have my hard time are those that are soiling, that are nurturing the soil, that is caring. You know you ain't doing, you know what I'm saying? You know that you may not be doing too much, or you know that you just can't do it by yourself. I contribute to what I can contribute to and what's valid. Um, to what I have. But I always, you know, I always get there. If you look through the Twitter timeline, you look through that Facebook timeline, the various ones of us on the panel, we just don't share stuff for us or our needs. We share for others too that are out there in our community. And we have to be willing to invest more in ourselves. We have to. I've had to, uh, you know, a lot of people, they get used to having an open line to you and you really care about them, but, you know, this territorial kind of draw that they have. And they may be unconsciously doing it, but when you look back, and you're like, yeah, you were being you being a territorial draw. Whether it was kind of, sort of, it had a degree to it. And this is, you know, and it's just not no one person, and it's not just no two people. I'm talking about through time, times of encounters with various folks, you know, whether it was recent, in the past, or whatever. But it's something that has to be called out. when you get there and someone gotta get there and account, not account, but they just doing it as a friend, and then they unconsciously responding to you maybe, and you feel that you just have a right to just yeah, yeah, just question every little blah 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 blah. And oh well, I called you yesterday. Oh, we talking now? Well, I called you last week. You text? Did you text? And so even if I didn't text back, that must mean I'm doing something. But here it is. You're aware of projects that I'm doing. You're not sharing them. You haven't, you know what I'm saying? You have been support to other stuff, but it still doesn't come void to the stuff that business wise that I need support in. And I know I'm the person that if you don't want to do a business, but I want to do business, I shouldn't discount my feelings or my time just just for a friend. And you know, I've had those folks that because they can't get every speck or spark of a person, or they want to be like, but ain't nobody getting there keeping a journal track of what they do through the day or through the week, and that's really none of your business. 10 of you go and be the same folks that won't go read a book. And then you have the ones that's like, so once you do know something, and all is nothing but a negative reception back, negative reception, just mismatched solutions, irregular solutions that's just not gonna fit or just gonna run you back in a 360 to the problem that you're already having. So therefore, it's nothing further that can state about it. Nobody has to explain anything to anybody. There are a million books on the shelf that is awaiting for you to occupy them. Matter of fact, I know there's more than a million plus books. And you know, there's also another thing, and that's what I say. So it gonna be folk like, oh, what she talk? Okay, you ain't the only one to talk about it. It's just something that, let's say the word kind of tattoo that make folks do so. You like, damn, why folks over and over do this and that? They come with the, oh, I just wanted to know. They got books on the shelf that just let you know. Well, I just was checking on you. Check into a book. There's the website. I've even had this with, even, you know, it doesn't matter who they are. Acquaintances, encounters, relatives, whoever they are. Know about the website and still get there and say stuff that, well, hey, this is on. If you would have checked the website, you wouldn't be having this vain, void conversation that's pissing me off now. Anytime you want to check, you go straight to. They got hashtag consult AFF, and they got hashtag state BP. State of Black Parent, the official website has been reserved, but it has not been launched. It will be launched sometime around next year. And that's where it stops. That's where it stops. There's nothing else to talk about. There's C-SPAN that's fully available to you. Paying a cable bill, watch C-SPAN. You need to know what's going on. Because many of y'all, got this BHF. The Holocaust ain't gonna happen to me. I would never be a slave. Oh, I'm gonna do what I gotta do if the Great Depression comes. You gonna be getting on people's fucking nerves and conning. That's what the fuck you gonna be doing. Mm-mm. It ain't nothing further to, just further what? Let it go. It just straight up. Everything ain't no damn theses. Folks that's always, do you know those folks that want to force, they want to coax you into conversations with them? Well, how you not social then? What I'm just trying to be, no, you ain't being nice by coming like a plastic bag. Confessions and vent. I'm talking about different topics up in here. So, I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna enjoy myself to myself. I'm not gonna in any way settle for leeway, agitation, or, like don't even ask. It ain't nothing to explain. Well, it ain't nothing to explain. You're aggravating to be around, motherfucker. Then somebody think because they give you a piece of gum or because you was down and stuff like that, that you owe a super allegiance to tolerate. Boy, dang, keep being around you. I ain't gonna never get fucking them. And so when I get up and the way you behave, well, goddamn, I'll be right back to needing you or needing someone else while you didn't let me down from the times you didn't help me. No, 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 no. Also, I have like I said, with me being a book hoarder and having all these books, I have books that I'm seeking to get rid of. And why when someone offers someone some books, they want to say go to Goodwill, Salvation Army, the book, like no, no, no. I really want my books for those in our community because this so it is ridiculous, the degree, the percentage. That's why you got this depending on a leader. This only 10 per 1,000 that got some sense. Every so many what 100 square acres. You need to read. You need to read, take a breath, walk, and comprehend. So this here going into 25 minutes. And definitely my next video is gonna be about the budget cuts, Section 8. I will have the GoFundMe link above, so don't get there asking me any questions about, oh, well, what's wrong? There's the link. And that's gonna be for anything I put up. Don't be asking questions and you know that you have no intentions of a care for it. Or you just ain't on that comprehension level. Like it's somebody I've been knowing for let's say about 4 years. And they just say stuff like that just don't make no sense. It doesn't matter what you tell them. You could be then told them a solid, no argue answer. Like you could be like, oh well, that has mold on it. Well, all you gotta do is dust that off and keep them moving with it. Like that's how they are. You like no, no, no. You got to get rid of that. That's part. No, no, it don't matter. Or they be like, why are you checking the eggs? So you think I'm gonna just pick up this trust at the store and made all these eggs? Oh, it don't matter. So you think I'm gonna get there and be content when I sell crack egg? That's a waste of my money. That is poisonous. Okay, that is airborne poison. But a lot of folks are immune to airborne and so many illnesses. They blessed and highly favored. Folks ain't about to aggravate me. They not at all. And that's why they got it straight up getting canned. I don't give a care. Mm-mm. I'm not giving a care for idleness. My care is gonna be where it's worth the care. And no time for idleness. No time for joking. You can't be forgiven for delaying. Because guess what? That makes your credit, your debit, insufficient. And therefore, your insufficiency needs to sufficiently get away from me. Pro sufficiently get away from me. And mine. LTTYL. But if you are a sufficient presence, a sufficient lover, a sufficient well wisher, definitely share the crowdfund and contribute.